It's been an insanely busy, crazy day, if you will. Um, First, it started off with Grandpa not feeling well today, scaring the bejesus out of me, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to call an ambulance because he said, I just don't feel good. We started off with that. Then he went to the front room. I noticed he hadn't got his milk, his apple juice, but most importantly, I said, have you taken your high blood pressure, your thyroid pill? Have you had your pills yet? No, no, no. So by the time he took his pills and then he went back and sat down, he just said he felt weak. And so I said, well, if it keeps continuing, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call off from work and we're just going to have to go to the hospital. Well, give it a little time, he said. Let's see if I feel any better. So while I was working, uh, that's the bathroom door there. The bathroom door was shut, and he went and took a shower, which seemed to perk him up a little bit, which is a good thing, right? So about that time, after he had a shower, he went back to the front room, and of course the Meals on Wheels came. He got that meal, but he hadn't ate it yet. So when I went to my first break, I was like, are we feeling any better? And he's like, much improved. So that was a great thing, that he was feeling much improved. At that point, I decided we weren't going to need an ambulance. He looked like he was fine. So I reminded him of our weekend events. Tomorrow kicks off a very busy day. My bank let me know how proud they are of me today when I called to check in on my balance. And they encouraged me towards my adoption, which was so good to have somebody in my corner cheering me on, going, go Donna, go. So I said, well, can you tell me anything that I should do that would make it look more, like I have everything in order and I don't need to worry about my finances? She says, I know you have a savings account. I know you have your checking account, but do you have a Christmas club? Because the more that you have built up, they look at all that. And I said, well, no, I don't. She goes, well, how soon can you come in and set one up? I said, I'm not too late. She goes, no. I said, well, okay. I said, how late is the main branch to open tomorrow, and can I do it tomorrow? Oh, yeah, you can do it tomorrow. So that's a really good thing because I have Saturday, Sunday off. So what we plan on doing tomorrow, knock on wood, hopefully this gets done in this order. The vet will be first to take Sammy to get his nails and a flea treatment on the back of his neck. Peanut will have to go for his nails and the pill in the mouth to do a flea and heartworm. And of course, we'll probably hear about Sammy coming up for his senior profile in April. God help us. But I made them brownies and a brownie cookie mix that I found on sale at our Dollar Tree for $1. And it turned out beautifully, if I do say so myself. Go look at my Instagram, blonde.bombshell, or my Facebook, and you will see how beautifully it turned out. So I'm very proud of that. Anyway, I did that just a few minutes ago, actually. I did do this today. It says, enjoy this moment. It's finished. You know how I told you last night I wasn't very proud of it, but considering I didn't use any guide, and there was no one to tell me, hey, use this color, use that color, I think I did pretty well. So I'm pretty proud of it. And on the back it says, gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. The quote is from J.K. Chesterton. What am I working on next? Well, it's this one. Be kind to the unkind. People that need it the most. And this was actually a recent coloring book I got down at the local Dollar General. It was on clearance of all things, so it was on sale. And I'm still working on that. Almost done. Just got to tweak it a little bit. Then I'll show it to you. Pretty proud of it as well. Anyway, I went and watched WCIA, and they said that there's nothing let me put it this way, that their Beach Boys are going to be at the county fair, yes, but they're going to have a country artist, but they have not announced the country artist yet. So I'm in high hopes that the fair board hears me. Please, Lee Brice, Easton Corbin. I know we ain't going to get Chris Young because he's at the Illinois State Fair. Lee Brice, Easton Corbin. I hope that I'm knocking down some walls there. Those two are the main two that I listen to. The others I just don't classify as country anymore. It's too country gum pop. It's just like CMT nominated me as one of their top fans today. And I think they did it out of spite because they know how much I dislike the ACMs. But I'm like, that's the Academy of Comedy Music. It's not country anymore. I laugh at it because you have these girls that want to wail to get airplay and beg. And they wear these outfits that they beg for airplay. It's like, hello, if you had something actually literally worth playing, don't you think you wouldn't have to advertise so much? Just saying. And another thing is, I accepted that, but then I was like, I do call it the Academy of Comedy Music. It is what it is. What else was I going to share with you? Now my mind went blank. Shows my age. I'm going to sing one song, and then I'm going to get a small workout in tonight. Hopefully tomorrow night's going to be a different story, but I don't know because I'm baking tomorrow. Sunday, my niece is coming up here, so I'm excited about that. And I've decided to sell one of my pieces of clothing that she can put on her Facebook and hopefully sell quicker than I can. And that's been a sore topic for a bunch of my friends and my mom. They're like, oh, Donna, you've tried to sell it before. Yes, it's the wedding dress, but at this point, all I want out of life is to adopt, and no man is actually serious about a relationship. And they would rather go to a bar, act like they're in their 20s when they're in their 40s, and just live life like they have not a care in the world. And I don't live life like that. I have responsibilities. I have things that I cannot put off until tomorrow, and I'm very structured. I am definitely like the character in Unleashing Mr. Darcy, Elizabeth Bennet. I have things, or Elizabeth Scott in that scenario. I have life structured, and that's the way I like it. And when I have my adopted child, I'm going to have a structured setup, and that's the way my adopted child will like it. I have no room. I keep the dating sites anymore for comedy, because it's like these men of today are sick and twisted. And I don't mean to offend any of you guys out there. It's just, it's like that song Michelle Wright sang, Take It Like a Man, which tonight I think I'll sing it just to drive my point home. There's a lot of boys out there, but rarely do you find a good man. Oh, that's a good song too. Here's to finding a good man. Might have to sing those two songs before I get off here. So, stay put. After all, it is Friday. I am off tomorrow. So, yeah, I can get a late workout in. So, stay tuned.